day everyone. I am Isel de la Cruz and I am here to discuss all about the 5 traits of technical writing accessibility. But before we begin, these are the contents of my report. 1. Objectives. 2. Introduction. 3. Accessibility trait in technical writing. 4. How to make your writing accessible. These are the objectives of this report. After the discussion, the class will be able to define accessibility as a trait in technical writing, know the things to consider in making accessible writing, and know the ways to make writings accessible. So guys, for our introduction, technical writing is the delivery of technical information to the readers in a manner that is adapted to their needs. So also their level of understandings and background. It is used to communicate specific uh, ideas for a specific audience regarding a specific purpose. So this type of writing has been different uh, in terms of styles and characteristics on the other types of writing such as creative writing and academic writing. So this type requires a specific explanation as well as the organization to be understood correctly and easily. Now for the 5 traits, I am assigned to discuss all about accessibility. In technical writing, it refers to the quality of being easily understood, obtained, or used. It provides access to users both manually or digitally to get and relay data, information, or ideas. Let us now know what are the things to consider in making accessible writings. Number 1, language. Does this language make sense to anyone who will read it? Number 2, construction and the structure. Is my grammar correct? Is the structure of the sentences I use correct? Number 3, reader's comprehension. Will the readers easily understand the content? Will they get what I mean? Number 4, readable. Is the font a proper size? Will the color be good for the reader's eyes? And number 5, compatibility in technological tools. Can they access it in the gadgets? Does this work on mobiles or tablets? Now that we know the things to consider on how to make our writing accessible, here are some tips we can do or follow. Number 1, avoid directional language. Avoid directional instructions or any language that will instruct the reader or require the reader to see the layout or design of the page. Number 2, use headers. Headers should always be nested and consecutive. Never escape a header for styling reasons. Number 3, employ hierarchy. Put the most important information first. Place similar topics on the same paragraph and clearly separate different topics with headings. Starting with a simple outline that includes key messages can help you create a hierarchy and organize your ideas in a logical way. This also improves scannability for better understanding. Number 4, label forms. Label input with clear names and use appropriate tags. Think carefully about what fields are necessary and especially which one you mark as required. Number 5, use descriptive links. Links should provide information on the associated action or destination. So this one is for digitally prepared writings. We should also avoid using click here or learn more. Number 6, we should use plain language. Write short sentences and use familiar words. We should avoid jargon and slang. If you need to use an abbreviation or acronym that people may not understand, explain what it means on the first reference. Number 7, use alt text or alternate tags. The alt tag is the most basic form of image description. It should be included on all images. The language will depend on the purpose of the image. Number 8, make sure closed captioning is available. So closed captioning or transcripts should be available for all videos you use in your document. And also the information presented in the videos should also be available on other formats. And last but not the least, number 9, be mindful of visual elements. So aim high contrast between your font and background colors. So images may not be the only method of communication, especially on gadgets, because it may not load or may not be seen. Avoid using images if the same information can be communicated in writing. So that's it guys for my discussion about accessibility in technical writing. Here are my references. Thank you all for listening and keep safe.